Konnichiwa Mina. Hello everybody, in this video I will be doing a One Piece movie review of Film Z. So I just want to say arigato gozaimasu Mina for everybody voting on my community tab. I greatly appreciate it. And also, if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely subscribe down below. And also, this will be spoilerific, so if you guys do not want to be spoiled, I suggest you leave now. You have been warned. So starting off with, we see like a new villain, and his name is Zephyr, but his crewmates call him Zeth for short, and he's basically slaughtering these Marines. And we see an awesome fight between him and Kizaru, which is an awesome fight. We see like the laser sword from Kizaru, and then Zeth fighting with his arm, and then we cut back to the Straw Hats, which they're celebrating the Sakura Hana or the cherry blossoms, and that's why everybody's decked out in pink. And then we see Brook with his pink afro, which looks super cool because it reminds me of cotton candy. So, and then they see like this snow, but it's not snow, it's volcanic ash, as Nami explained. And then we see Zeth in the water passed out. And then so the Straw Hats bring him in, and then Chopper like examines him, makes sure that he is okay. And then so he wakes up, and then of course Luffy asks all these questions and stuff about like what is his arm, and then basically Zeth explains that his arm is made of sea prism stone to counter against devil fruit users, and like his hands also like explode as well. And then so Zeth was like saying, how come you have so much hatred for the Marines? And then Luffy says, oh, because I am a pirate. And then he goes ballistic, and we see a good fight between Luffy and Zeth. And basically, Luffy got his butt kicked because he is a devil fruit user, and then of course that sea prism arm that he has, not a good match for Luffy. And then we see the rest of Zeth's crewmates. We have a woman, I think her name is Hydeen. So she is a devil fruit user. She has the return turn fruit, which basically when she touches you, she subtracts your age by 12 every time she touches you. So 12, and then if she touches you again, that's 24. She touches you again, that's 36. So each time she does it. So very, very powerful. And then this other one that kind of looks like a samurai, he has the grow fruit, which allows him to just grow plants, I guess. So kind of like Green Bull's Mori Mori no Mi or the forest fruit. So very, very similar. Definitely in the same family as far as like devil fruits go. And then they basically like destroy the Thousand Sunny. They go to this hot spring to get information about Zeth. And then we get to the backstory between Zeth, because Garp and Zeth, they are friends, they're comrades, they know each other. And same thing with Aokiji, same thing with Kizaru, because Zeth used to be a Marine at a very young age. I think he was an admiral, so he was an admiral at a very young age, so very, very powerful. And then he had a wife and a child, and then unfortunately his wife and his child passed away from a devil fruit user. And then he was training other Marines to be as strong as him, and then most of them passed away from a devil fruit user except for his two crewmates, the one that has the return fruit and the one that has the grow fruit. And so he has like this idea of justice, and so he's all about justice. And so he was very, very powerful, and like I said before, he used to be a Marine. And then he kind of forged like his own kind of group of Marines, so he kind of separated himself within himself. So his little group of Marines is called the Neo Marines. So he created his own group, and like he has his own pacifista. Like we see, like the white version of pacifistas, they look like Kuma, like except they're white instead of black. So that's really really cool. And then also he also stole these stones called the Diana stones, which are these pink stones that are very very strong and they have mass destruction. So kind of like the ancient weapons, but except only the Marines use them, and they're locked in a very sacred place. And he stole them, and he used it to use. So he used those Diana stones to create mass destruction, and yeah. So then we see a really really awesome fight between Luffy and Zeth. So we see Zeth shoot at Luffy like a bullet, a sea prism stone. So he shot a sea prism stone bullet at Luffy, and then he passes out and takes Luffy's hat. And as we know, Luffy does not like when people steal his hat. Luffy does not like that at all. So he's all like, we are going to find Zeth so I can go find my hat. And then we see a final battle between Zeth and Luffy, which is an awesome fight to see. Like we see Luffy with his hockey fist fighting Zeth, and then finally we see Zeth without like his sea prism arm, and he's a awesome fighter. No wonder why a lot of the Marines look up to Zeth. Like a lot of Marines do, because he is very very strong and very very powerful. And then we see Zoro fight, I think it's Hane, like the one with the two swords. She and Zoro were fighting, and so she got defeated by Zoro, and then Nami, she got back to her regular age, because I think the people that got hit by the return fruit was Nami, Brook, Chopper. I think it's just Nami, Brook, and Chopper. So they were young for like the majority of the movie, and so Zoro defeats her, and they got back to their regular ages. And then we see Sanji fight this other dude with the Grow fruit, and then he got defeated. And then we see one final round with Zeth and the Marines. And then we see that Zeth at the end of the movie passed away. And then we get to see Zeth as a little kid when he's fighting like these other kids, and he says that I want to be justice. And then that's the end of the movie. So yeah. So my thoughts about One Piece Film Z. It's probably my favorite movie so far, out of the ones I've seen, which is Film Red and Film Gold. This one is probably my favorite so far. I do love Zeth or Zephyr as a villain. I really do. I really do like. I do like him as a villain. His backstory is super sad. And like it's nice to see the Marines. Like the Marines take a very big role in this movie, which is interesting. I just like this movie. It's probably my favorite so far. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. And also, what is your favorite scene in One Piece Film Z? I would love to know. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane!